Welcome to Alternative Therapy Clinic. It is a Dentec Group network clinic. Today our topic of discussion is cervical spondylosis. Cervical spondylosis is a general term used for age-related wear and tear affecting the spinal disc in your neck. As the disc dehydrate and shrink, signs of osteoarthritis develop, including bony projections along the edges of the bone, which we also call bone spurs. Cervical spondylosis is a very common and it worsens with age. More than 85 to 90% of the people older than the age of 60 are affected by cervical spondylosis. Most people experiences no symptoms from these problems, but when symptoms do occur, non-surgical treatments are quite effective, like alternative medicine, which includes acupuncture, yoga, etc. Now the symptoms of cervical spondylosis. For most people, cervical spondylosis causes no symptoms, but when symptoms do occur, they typically include pain and stiffness in the neck. That is the beginning of the cervical spondylosis. Sometimes cervical spondylosis results in a narrowing of the space needed by the spinal cord and the nerve roots that pass through the spine to the rest of your body. If the spinal cord or nerve root become pinched, they might experience tingling, numbness, weakness in your arms, hands, or even legs and feet. Lack of coordination and difficulty walking, loss of bladder or bowel control in few cases, vertigo in few cases, pain in the headache in the head, pain in the even up to the chest. So these are some of the symptoms which may be because of the cervical spondylosis. Now, as the age, when we age, the bones and cartilage that make up our backbone and neck gradually develop wear and tear. These changes may include dehydrated disc, herniated disc, bone spurs, and stiff ligaments. The risk factors for cervical spondylosis may include the age of the person. The cervical spondylosis is a normal part of aging, but occupation is another risk factor. If you have a desk job, if you have a job of reading or teaching, or where the lot of repetitive neck motion is involved, or awkward positioning or bad posture, or a lot of overhead work that puts extra stress on your neck. Neck injuries may also cause cervical spondylosis. Then there are some genetic factors. Some individuals in certain families will experience more of these changes over time, while others will not. Smoking is also scientifically researched out, is linked to increased neck pain. Now the treatment part. So in cervical spondylosis, you cannot always depend on toxic painkillers and surgery. You have to look for alternative treatments also. One of the most effective alternative treatment for cervical spondylosis is acupuncture. Acupuncture can be used for treating cervical spondylosis, which includes normal needle acupuncture, electroacupuncture, laser acupuncture. In few cases, other alternative therapies may also be involved, like jade stone therapy, like Chinese massage therapy, acupressure, shiatsu, kinesiology, naturotherapy, sujok therapy, moxibustion, cupping, and even yoga. So these are some of the therapies which are used in today's environment to counter or to cure or to treat the symptoms of the cervical spondylosis. For any query, please write your comment